Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sniping.
Yeah, that was a Power Ranger or something came doing back. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man. Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes in a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy, Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Fan Perspective. And we got all the facts, but we are going to keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 add a 0 1,000.
You already know, man. You are watching us on the PhamTV channel on YouTube. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This is the Fan Perspective Podcast, episode 189. You know what I'm saying?
89.
You know what I'm saying? It's a Wednesday of the week. You know what I'm saying? After a good weekend of football. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And controversy and a whole lot of stuff going on in the world, man. A whole lot of stuff. As always.
As always, man. That's how we make the world go around, man. If everything was nice and peachy, we won't have nothing to talk about. Nobody had nothing to talk about. At all.
Word. I want to get my first shout out of the day, man. It's not to nobody in particular, man. I just want to appreciate opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to opportunity in life, man. Just, hey, man, take advantage of them. You know what I'm saying? And get what you could get out of every opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to say. Shout out to opportunities. You know?
I second that. And definitely don't waste an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all plays in one. I definitely agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And I would say, to my thing is, you know, if you have anything that you want to do personally or whatever like that, do your moves. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to tell everybody all your moves. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't.
Yeah. Keep your life a little more private. I seen something today saying, keep a little bit more secrets even to your family. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
don't nobody know shit.
You got to. Yeah, you got to. You know what I'm saying? You just got to, cause you know, like I said,
you just got to pop up on them one day like, this is what I tell your story.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Right. This is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? For real, that's what you got to do. For real, that's a fact. You tell one or two people, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's really close to you, and then you just, like I said, then you just move.
But let's see. I got a segue for the NBA or the NFL. Which one you want to start with first?
Hey, you got it.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know the NFL is a little different because we're gonna start back if I segue into there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where I'm going to go. You said don't waste the opportunity. Mm-hmm. My boy from Cincinnati, Jake Browning, did not waste the opportunity at all. What did he win, 32 or 35?
Yo, the name is so familiar to Burrow, like because the B and everything.
JB?
Like, yeah, the number, everything look almost the same and shit. You get confused out there. And he was definitely looking like Joey Burrow out there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was commanding the game, looked confident. You know what I'm saying? Still slinging that rock to chase, you know what I mean? Like I said.
That's okay. So that leads to another thing real quick. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're gonna stay on this game. Mm-hmm. But Michael Parsons was in the news. You know what I'm saying, on his podcast that he does.
He be talking.
You know what I'm saying? And in his defense, he warned people that he was gonna be talking crazy in the next few sentences. Mm-hmm. When he said that he feels like he could play quarterback if he had Tyreek Hill as a wide receiver. And he could probably play quarterback, alluding to he could probably play quarterback in San Francisco's team due to the weapons that are around. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say Jake Browning having the plethora of weapons can help you look like an elite quarterback at any given moment.
Okay, so he could probably say that to his own quarterback then, right?
About who? Oh, Dak Prescott?
Remember they had Cooper Rush coming in? The Rush.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you got, what did you say, man? You got it in your own thing. Especially in that franchise in general, because you had Tony Homo, you know what I mean? It was in there. Mm-hmm. He got hurt, was banged up to the career. Who came in there?
Oh, Dak.
Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, sometimes it do fall like that, but it definitely takes talent. Like, say, for instance, we can go to bringing up Purdy. When porn star Jimmy came from New England, San Francisco was struggling. They were nobody. They were losing. They was like rebuilding. They were like, hopefully we get our franchise quarterback. What he did when he came in that motherfucker? 6-0 to end the season. With the same exact team that they had, losing all these games, and he came in and did his thing. So, you know, it's truth in everything, though. You know what I mean? A little truth in everything. Obviously, if you got talent, but at the same time, shit, niggas come in there and shit the bed still. You know what I'm saying? Look at my boys. Like, we got a little bit of talent. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That shit ain't. Who else lost their quarterback this year?
Oh shit.
Shit, even I'm saying even
Top
like
of my head, I don't even know.
right, me too, right. But
even caught me off guard with that one.
but even like say for instance like the Bengals, like this, you know, he looked good last night, but well about last week. You know what I'm saying? Like certain shit, like you know Oakland, damn, like the Vegas Raiders, like you know what I mean? Like when you quarterback ain't in there, it's different, man. It's definitely different talk.
Now, definitely, I think that's the same thing. Just like even moving up different levels in sports, period. It's always, everybody is an NFL player. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got talent. They're here for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Some people,
but you know what I'm saying? Yes, it helps when you can throw a negative 2-yard screen and they go for 90 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Micah talking about. But there are throws that quarterbacks like Tua and Purdy making the game where you go, oh, that's a motherfucking quarterback.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I think both of them clearly have proven like they legit. You know what I'm saying? They the real deal. Like, yo, like today, I'm watching the highlights because obviously, you know what I'm saying, let's go to my game. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about my game and how we look like a high school defense out there. And how like we and I knew it because I'm hearing my dad, you know what I'm saying? He like, yo, man, it's just like the defensive backs is not covering nobody. Like every time they throw the ball to a wide receiver, he's wide fucking open. This is my dad telling me this. And I'm in my head like, this been my thing like the last 5 years of Washington football. Like, why the fuck are we giving them so much cushion? You know what I'm saying? Like, get up on their ass.
It's about a scheme, yeah.
Get up on their ass and shit. But it was a play that I was watching, and it's Tyreek Hill gone. It was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No safety over the top, but it's just dope.
They fucked that back.
But it's just dope. This is the different thing. This is the next level. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker Tua tapped his knee. Like, he did a double take real quick. Mm-hmm. And he tapped his knee.
You saw the coverage.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of a different one. I think it was still Tua.
Yeah.
No, it was Patrick Mahomes. Okay. But that one was just, you know, they looked at each other kind of. You know what I'm saying? They still looked at each other like, yo,
you got that
ain't no safety. Fuck the play, throw it to me.
Fuck the play.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck the play, throw it to me. I'm going to run straight. And it worked. You know what I'm saying, against us. But that's Washington. The play I'm talking about, where I brought everything up, the play I'm talking about is Patrick Mahomes. It was an interception. Mm-hmm. And what happened was he didn't even move his hand. Like, he kind of like moved his body so his hand could run into his knee. And that was a tap. And then when the wide receiver seen it, he kind of did this. You know how the arms hang when they standing and they stand? He kind of did the same thing, like barely touched his knee. But the defender was like, I watched the tape, and it was all mannerisms. The whole tape was focused on mannerisms. I seen them touch their knee, and I knew what play they was going to run. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, facts. You have that. Listen, quarterbacks, with their receivers and running back, they have certain codes, you know what I'm saying? And if you watch the games long enough, you'll see it. Like you said, it might work or might not work, you know what I'm saying? But they definitely have the... like earlier in this year, I think... hand-eye coordination.
Earlier in this year, I think New England blocked a field goal or something, and what they focused on, Pat McAfee's show had a whole breakdown of it, was the holder kind of like relaxed his body a little bit. Like, you could barely tell, but... the Patriots have figured out that's when the ball is coming. That's when
the count. Yeah,
he
kind of go, but in the slower motion.
He just relaxed his body. It's like he kind of like took, like he breathed, exhaled.
Yeah, because he's mentally he being ready for the snap.
Yeah, but that's the thing that they do every time. Like that's but that's the next level that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So sure, the NFL is filled with athletes that you can probably put at quarterback and they can make something fucking happen just because they're a freak athlete.
Right. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There's some of them out there for sure.
When you get to that level of NFL, man, it's just so much deeper than just, you know, throw X to O. You know what I'm saying? It's so much. It's deeper. You know what I'm saying? The game is so much deeper.
Do you think the far as, we know quarterback is the top position, but you think that's one of the the smartest positions though? Like you have to have, you know what I'm saying, like good insight, like up here.
I think, and you can say that on both sides. Whether you want to consider the middle linebacker the quarterback of the defense, or the free safety the quarterback of the defense. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way because they both have to keep the quarterback. Like I was saying about how Aaron Rodgers, he said he likes Dak Prescott because of his cadence and how he's actually playing the position of quarterback. You know what I'm saying? What was your original question again?
Nah, just saying, like, you think that's like one of the smartest positions that you have to be smart at. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Because, like I said, the play calling, the quick eye and hand coordinate, like you said, reaction and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think you got to have all that.
Overall, yes. Yeah. But very close second is middle linebacker and safety, free safety.
I would agree too. Yeah.
Or you can even say like.
It's not by a lot, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying, or you can even say as far as the defense. I think the defense, besides defensive line, you know what I'm saying, no shade to the defensive line, but I feel like the defense has to be very fucking smart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So I think like players like Darrelle Revis, he on that island by himself, he probably one of the smartest players on the field at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like. Right. Player by player, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I said. And
it's football smarts and book smarts. There's difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right, that's a fact. Because like Ed Reed was a ball hog. Like you know what I'm saying, he'll read some shit.
Bro, I seen Ed Reed in college. The D lineman caught the pick, saw he was about to get tackled, so he ripped the ball from him before he hit the ground, and then ran the bitch for a touchdown. Like that's a different type of smart football. Like. Right. Who would think I'm going to rip it from my own teammate? Right. Just so that we could keep this play going and go touch the goalpost. Right. I'm going to get this touchdown. You know, that's a different. But we done just went through 3 or 4 different games.
Nah, but you straight. But like you said, though, that was definitely a good game. Brownie took the W over there. Trevor Lawrence did bang. You know what I'm saying? It was said ankle injury. That did look more serious than what it was. You know what I'm saying? And, you know.
Get that man a cart.
Yeah, he said he ain't want no cart.
Nah, fuck that. You gotta get a cart. Stop playing. You gotta protect the player from themselves.
That's a fact.
What if that little walk to the locker room? What if that fucked up some more ligaments?
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Like, definitely didn't look good for sure. But it was definitely an exciting game than people thought. Because when you saw it, in the beginning of the week, you said, "Damn, no Joe Burrow." Like fuck, like Jaguars are gonna. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take the victory. And we both thought Jaguars were going to take the victory. Definitely. You know what I'm saying?
I still thought they were, too, but...
Yeah. You know, overtime and all that good stuff.
32-35 is crazy.
34-31, you know what I'm saying? That game was crazy.
No, I'm talking about the Jake Brown's completion percentage.
Nah, he looked good out there. He looked confident. Man.
That's different. I was like, oh, shit, that's what he did?
Going back to quarterback, it definitely is a confidence thing. If you don't got no confidence, you definitely shoot the bed, you know what I'm saying? Well, starting off the week, like I said, we had the Cowboys beating the Seahawks 41-35. We got
the other great game too.
Yeah. We got the Colts beating Tennessee. Talking about special teams, you know what I'm saying? Indy blocked 2 punts. You know what I'm saying?
And broke the punter.
Yeah, broke the punter. Right. You had to add him. Tannehill come in. Well, actually cost them the game. But Tannehill had to come in. And wasn't too much of a. Well, he missed the extra point. You know what I'm saying? And if he would hit the extra point, it would not. You know what I mean? Went into overtime, but like I said, two big special teams play. I believe one of them went for a touchdown. So, you know what I mean? Indy won that game. My bad. Division rival. Yeah, you good. 31-28. You got the Chargers in a baseball game beating New England 6-0. That was just ugly. It was just bad times in New England, and I'm loving it.
Oh, fun fact. New England is the first team in NFL history.
I like anything in NFL history.
New England is the first team in NFL history to hold teams under 10 points. 10 points, hold teams to 10 points or under in 3 straight weeks and be 0-3 in those 3 weeks.
Sound like the Jets, for real. Fuck, man. Yeah, like you said, man, yeah. Now, anything with them losing, It's a good. It's bittersweet to me because I don't want them to fucking draft high and get one of these fucking quarterbacks and then they back in the damn.
Yeah, the Patriots might. The Patriots
Bo
might
Nix and
finish.
shit, you know what I'm saying?
The Patriots might end the season 2-15 and had the best defense in the league.
One of the best defense. It sound like fucking nuts. Like I said, it's like I'm looking in the mirror and shit. Like goddamn, like how we allowing this amount of points and we fucking yeah. But yeah, got Detroit Lions man taking care of. It's the Saints man 33-28. That's closer than what it started. Detroit started off hot with a 21-zip lead. You know what I'm saying? But
did Jameis Winston get in that game?
I think for a play too. I think something like that. They was booing Derek Carr a little bit, but
I say, did you know?
Roll out.
Did you know Jameis Winston is Tampa Bay's franchise leader in touchdown passes?
Now I do. I would have personally thought. I don't know. Tell you the truth, because Brad Johnson took him to the Super Bowl, but I wasn't.
What's your boy name? Jeff Garcia.
Nah, I won't put Garcia. I remember more Garcia
King, right?
and I remember more in San Fran. Right. He was getting busy over there a little bit, but yeah, as far as touchdowns, I'd have said if I'd have digged in deeper, I'd have probably said Jameis, because you got to think Jameis was throwing 4,000 yards 5 years ago for them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Who he had a wide receiver?
Right, Mike Evans. Man. How many years Mike Evans got 1,000 yards?
That was a pause, but I didn't mean to go. I just meant to go like, yeah, Mike Evans. Like,
no, I'm saying how many years did he had his 1,000 yards over?
10 straight. He's been in the league 10 years.
And look, we couldn't even think of fucking quarterbacks, and Jameis Winston is the leading franchise quarterback in touchdowns. How many quarterbacks Mike Evans, other than Tom Brady? You know what I'm saying? Got him the Super Bowl ring and all that good stuff. But Jameis, like I said, man, when you got a good player like that, you're gonna put up numbers regardless. He don't talk no shit as far as like against the team and all that. You gotta think Tampa Bay been trash before Brady.
Brady went to 4 straight Super Bowls. 3 with New England, and then left New England and went to the Bowl again. Like, because I was looking at him
that's
today.
Some LeBron shit.
So I still can't do it now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, off the top. But my younger coworker, he like, you think you can name the last 20 Super Bowl winners? And he got like, I ain't gonna lie, my coworker got like fucking like 16 out of 20. But
nah, cause you got what?
But I'm saying, I was like,
KC, the Rams.
But I was like, I was like, Brady gonna be in there a lot, so New England gonna be like every other year type shit. So
like win the Super Bowl, the last 20 years, Brady got what?
Just went though, like
like, just going, yeah, just
like,
going.
So you don't know kind of which one, all that. But it was a surprising variety though. Like,
that's why I love the NFL. I mean, other than New England, like NFL bring you that, especially on the NFC side. Like I said, other than New England. You know what I'm saying? You had New England running shit, and then you had the Colts getting in there with Peyton Manning every once in a while. You know what I mean? Breaking that little streak up. And then, like you said, you got Patty.
With the Colts.
Huh?
He only went what's with the Colts.
Oh, Manning? See, that's crazy. See, you think about because he went to that's what I'm saying. You got to think about he went twice in 2 years with
Denver
and won one. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're definitely, like I said. But shout out to Mike Evans, man. Like I said, no matter who's quarterbacking. He's doing his thing. Definitely first ballot Hall of Famer in my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely. If you on the list top 2 and it's just you and Jerry to ever do something like that, like
facts.
You gonna be in there, and you got a ring. Like that's Mike Evans probably got the quietest ring of all time type shit. Like
Mike Evans got the quietest. We just fucking broke the shit down on fucking stats.
He got the quietest career
of all
time.
You feel me? For real talk. Because when you talk about when you ever even in his good years, like you wasn't saying like, he's a top receiver. You know what I'm saying? He might be. Yeah, Mike Evans is nice too, but it wasn't like that's Moss. That was that was Cooper Kupp. It was what I mean, Jefferson. Like he just quietly give you a buck.
And he made Johnny Manziel.
He said made him?
Yep. He was his wide receiver at Texas A&M.
There you go.
That's who you throwing to?
There you go. We'll see it don't matter, like I said. It don't matter who throw it to you. You know what I'm saying? You got to still get busy out there. You know what I'm saying? But definitely shout out to Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying?
Did they win the game?
Shout out to the Bucks. Yeah. They definitely won the game. They beat Carolina, man. Carolina is trash. They just they just keep losing for they can get the Bears #1 pick. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But they beat Carolina 21-18. You got my Jets falling to Atlanta. Like I said, man, we just 13-8.
It looked like an ugly game.
Yeah, now ugly, low scoring. We got a safety defense. Like I'm just saying, like come on, man. You know what I'm saying? How much your defense can do? 13-8. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say about that. You got Arizona beating Pittsburgh, man. Pickett got hurt early, and Trubisky couldn't hold the fort down, and Arizona came in there, and like I said, Kyler Murray, y'all talking about #1 pick. Y'all talking about what? Yeah, we can get Harrison over here and help me out, because you see I'm still that guy.
Yeah.
After injury.
I'm about to say, talk about somebody who is not very successful at taking advantage of opportunity. Trubisky. All I seen was he trash all over Facebook. I was like, God damn, he never bouncing back. God.
Right, that's what I'm saying right now. He that once you got the
he's
funk,
like the #3 pick or some shit.
Once you got the funk on you, like it's over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like him and Danny Jones probably be like the same person in a couple years.
I think they is the same person.
You know what I'm saying? Because Trubisky was decent. Like he had a couple decent
seen them in
years.
the same room.
Maybe.
I don't know. They might be the same person.
Hey, man. Like I said.
They played definitely similar.
Like I said, right. Everything lines up. Had a couple good years. You look okay. You get a contract. And then after that, ain't nothing. Like, shit. We'll be surprised if Daniel Jones with the Giants in the next 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely, if they get a high pick, they definitely taking the QB.
But I do have to say, Marvin Harrison Jr. is probably the most solid pick in this motherfucking draft. Whoever get him is getting a dog, and for a long time.
Yeah, he's probably one of the most.
Because if Devontae Smith, small ass paws, like his frame's small, and he out there still balling for Philly, running through NFL defenders, and you think Marvin Harrison Jr. ain't about to come and dominate?
He's probably one of the most. Like you said, guaranteed that he's going to do something.
I think.
You know what I'm saying? Soon he come in.
Like as much as they guaranteed Trevor Lawrence, and as much as they want to guarantee Caleb Williams, which I still don't understand.
Like I said, I'm not the biggest Caleb Williams.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is a motherfucking guarantee.
Yeah.
And if he's not, then fuck. What the hell done happened? Because that's the most professional looking college receiver I've ever seen.
Listen. If nobody come with a great package, which they will, like everybody trades, you know what I'm saying? With a great package, and the Bears still got they picking Marvin Harrison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I feel like though. That's what I put on Facebook, and I did not get any response. But I and I ask this every time. Why does Caleb Williams, and I asked Fredo, why does he have to be the first pick? What's the fucking difference if he goes 3 or 4? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's all on who's
why not just take? I mean, obviously, if somebody's gonna offer you the crib,
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But if they not, why not just draft the player you want in your spot?
No, just like I said, if no joints are coming. He definitely bears a pick on #1. And
that's the first time I heard anybody say that though, besides me. Yeah, but I didn't say Hart Harrison, but I'm just saying just pick the person you want at #1.
Nah. Harrison for sure.
Pick the best lineman. Like I told you, pick the best lineman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, if I'm the Bears and like
the linemen get them checks anyway.
Yeah, like I said, if I'm the Bears and I see the future and see how it goes, you get the house again for the #1 pick, right? You back down 2 spots. You pick the best offensive lineman, and you get Harrison if you can get him. If you can't get him, guess what?
He's not going past 4.
He's not going past 2. He's not going past 2. Maybe 3. Give Arizona 4 to 3 or something like that. They ain't winning. So, shit, let us keep fucking losing. You know what I'm saying? For real, we on a terrible losing streak. But, yeah, like you said, man, if they don't get a house for him.
Patriots.
Patriots need a QB.
They 2-10 though.
I know, but they need a QB.
I'm saying like they there too.
You know what I'm saying? No, yeah. That's why I said it's bittersweet for that because them motherfuckers end up with a franchise quarterback.
They're gonna end up with Caleb Williams.
They probably do because I can see some May going before Williams.
What's the name? Nick Wright likes Drake May.
That's what I'm saying.
He already put him on the mountain.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are putting him before Williams. You know
I don't know much of him. I can't speak on it. It kind of sounds like they hyping him up like another fuck. I mean, sad to say, I don't like a Zach Wilson. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, to me personally, like I didn't know who the fuck Zach Wilson was.
Because he was at BYU.
Yeah.
Now Drake May at Duke.
No, Drake May at Carolina.
Oh, Carolina, same colors, same.
Nah, there ain't no Carolina, no Duke shit. But he was more on the he just been more on the stage. Like I said, it been him and Caleb. You know, Williams, like I said, like I tell people, Williams, USC got all the fucking talent in the world, so you're gonna make him look like a superstar.
Got Jerry Rice son over there.
You know what I'm saying? Make him look like a superstar last year,
but
right?
Could never.
And what he did last year, won the Heisman and all that shit, right?
But could never finish an undefeated season.
And then this year you take away a little talent, them niggas is barely ranked. If they still was ranked at the end of the season.
I think they lost 3 games this
That's
year.
what I'm saying.
I
think they lost 4. That's what I mean. So you took away a little talent. You can see, obviously, the kid still can ball. I'm not saying he can't ball.
He definitely can. I seen him make some throws.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For sure. You talk about throws and shit like that, for sure.
But now,
we'll see.
When I seen C.J. Stroud do that in college, and I said, "Oh, that's a motherfucking quarterback." Ohio State was in contention and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think they did miss the playoffs that year, but they might have been like 12-1 or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, you're the hype, you're the guy, and you can't even be in like, the talks of the Final Four. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
even the game against Colorado, that was just. You did show out a little bit, but you let them stay in it too. And I know that's not really much in your power.
Right. That's what I'm about to say.
But
I just ain't in your power, but at the same time, like I said, he can look a little better. And maybe he bust the cherry last year. You know what I'm saying?
It's not just that. It's cool. You playing good. It's just it's that what people hate about LeBron and they love about Jordan. You know what I'm saying? It's the clutch factor. It's in the biggest moment getting it done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I agree 1,000%.
That's what I feel like he's missing. That's why I don't really believe in him. With Bryce Young, I just didn't see it. I just didn't. This guy, I can see him like being okay.
Yeah. To me, like I said, I think he's better than Bryce Young. So if you put him in last year's draft, he was going number 1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But college rules or whatever. He didn't go. But yeah. It is what it is. Talking about C.J. Stroud, man, they beat the Denver Broncos 22-17. Houston just keep winning, man. They keep winning, man. Shout out to Houston.
And we talking about C.J. Stroud. Let me add on to when I just seen his interview on Pat McAfee show. I was like, he's impressive. Like the shit, even they was kind of impressed. Like the shit he was saying in the interview, like
check it out.
I think when Tank Dell is a wide receiver from University of Houston. I guess when C.J. Stroud got drafted, he was like, go get him. Okay. Which maybe he met him at the combine or something, which he knew about him. I'm like, how the fuck you know from Houston? Like,
right.
Why he asked about his old Ohio State guy or something? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's facts.
But, you know what I'm saying? That was this guy, they was doing crazy numbers. I think the other kid had like 190 yards when he got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt.
But C.J. Stroud said he went to like the next guy or the next whoever on the team and just basically talk to him like, yo, man, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like it's your time to, step up and just even be more of a leader, be more vocal out here. And like, you a rookie, like that's some vet talk. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's some like different level. Look, talking about different level. That's some different level shit.
Just like when I was saying about the IQ and the brains. Yeah, for sure. Because there's some out there that QB you listen to, you be like, nah, this nigga ain't no leader.
He asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he ain't no leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But yeah, definitely shout out to them over there for sure. You got the Rams taking care of Cleveland 36-19. You got the game of the week. You got the 49ers stomping all over the Philadelphia Eagles 42-19. H-Town stomp.
They had the 49ers fans singing nah, 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 nah in their own state. In Philly.
Listen, if you listen to, you know what I mean, you watched our podcast last week, man, 188. PhamTV on YouTube. That's what I was saying. I liked the Philly. You know what I'm saying? I was like, listen, if San Fran come back, Philly was winning early, and then they came. If they was gonna come back and win, they're gonna come back like Rocky. And guess what they did? Philly looked the whole first quarter.
First quarter, it was
everything
flying everywhere. Soon as McCaffrey touched the ball, it was like 4 people running towards him. Like
facts.
And I was like, damn, like they fucking them up.
Facts.
Like literally.
Exactly. I think everybody, even 49ers fans, had to be shitting their asses. Like they were doing what the fuck they wanted. They only ended up with 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After all that, they only ended up with 6. And San Fran was like, yeah, this is right where what the fuck we want them.
We're gonna take advantage of this opportunity.
That's it. Yeah, you 6? What? McCaffrey get that every game. He got like 25 in 23 games since he been here.
And they just started being very motherfucking physical right back.
Physical, right back.
You know what it is? Somebody looked at somebody else and was like, I'm pussy.
Exactly what that was. Right? Who?
I'm pussy.
Right. Me?
Like what?
That's
nah, son. But that was always my attitude though. Like, and I say it. This is not the first time I said this on this podcast. When I used to play football, I was a running back, and it wasn't. It probably wasn't the best thing to do, but I always just felt like if people were so big and bad in their real life, and then they get on the football field and you a lineman, show that you big and bad. Like, how you just gonna keep letting this man push you around like that? You know what I'm saying? I didn't use that type. I should have said it like that. I should have said it like that. But it, like, how you gonna let this man push you around like that? Like, nah, son. Like, get your shit back. Like,
right.
Start pushing him. You a grown ass man too.
Right. Get your leg back.
You know what I'm saying? And,
get up, Craig.
And
get up, Craig.
I know why Goodell want to ban that tush push, that Philly push.
Why is that?
Cause I peeped it. I figured it out.
What you figured out?
The whole motherfucking offensive line is holding. That's why they can't get no push. They tackling the defenders. Yeah, they're not blocking them. They tackling them.
No, the whole play ugly. He was ugly as a bitch.
No, but I'm saying, like, I was peeping. Like, I seen, when I see your arm around.
Oh, you can do whatever the fuck you want because you're going like just head on collision.
No.
You know what I'm saying, though?
But technically, that's holding when you wrap around.
No, I know. Yeah.
Now, I'm thinking, now when I seen that, I'm like, wait. And then I look on the other side, and the defender on his back, and the offensive lineman, it got him in the bear hug. I'm like, yo, they tackling defense. That's why the defense can't get no push, because they trying to push, and they getting tackled. That's the whole key right there. You got to just tackle these motherfuckers, because they not going to call it.
Like I said, right, because you so much right here. Like, the friction is already there. So when you crash, you crashing down, or like you said, you could do whatever the fuck you want. It's wrestling after that, you know what I'm saying? Because you so close like that. So, but, I think they just take the college rule, though, in general. Because remember, Reggie Bush did that to Mac Leiter. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that play a
long time ago.
I seen that play yesterday. That play a little different. Because Matt Leiter got stood up, and then he did a little spin, and then Reggie Bush pushed him.
I understand. But I'm talking about just the extra push in general. Yeah. That's what they trying to, you know what I mean?
The way they doing it, it's masterful because it hasn't been called. But the whole motherfucking offensive line is holding and tackling the defensive line. And that's why it worked 99% of the time for the fucking Eagles. It's because they're not supposed to be doing that.
Right. It's a whole fact, though. Like you said, it's a whole method to all the madness. Just like you
but I figured it out.
Just like you talking about what smart being smart out there. That's the same shit. Like you said, it's a head-on collision. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, man, they battled it out. You know what I'm saying? The head of security and you know what I mean, and the linebacker getting into it and shit like that.
What you felt about that situation right there? Because it was very interesting to me, and like when I said what I thought, people didn't like want to go with it. But what you thought about that situation?
Shit, let it go. Ain't nothing to me. Like, I don't think nobody should put their hands on each other in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if we talking about friction, and you talking about you bouncing on niggas on the sideline, like somebody gonna get pushed or touched in a different way. You know what I'm saying? And we can see it in other sports, and even in the NFL, where a fucking ref get bumped by mistake, they want to be tough guy and kick a motherfucker out of the game. You know what I'm saying? In that aspect, It was just two men, just, you know what I mean? He protecting his guy. He literally the head of security. This ain't no motherfucking ball boy or nothing like that. He's the fucking head of security. So that's his job, to fucking protect the players. You know what I'm saying?
Did he know who he was?
Who?
Or is like people,
Nah, he didn't know. He didn't
or is people just fucking crazy? Like now, like so fucking crazy nowadays. Cause why did he put an invisible gun to dude's face?
I don't even know what the fuck he was just trying to do.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You saw what I saw.
Yeah. I think he was just more point. I don't think
the finger came very late. Like shit. Like
but I don't think he was doing like the gun shit. I think he like look at me literally. I'm not trying to do the gun shit, but I'll point in your face like you bitch ass nigga. Like that's just your hand movement. You know what I'm saying?
What popped in my mind was, did he say some shit like, motherfucker, if we was on the street, don't put your hands on me, like real quick type shit. Yeah. Like, but why do? I don't know. I was just thinking, why do that? You know what I'm saying? Why?
Like I said, your thing is when you talking to somebody, your gestures, you don't know what the fuck you about to do. You can do any fucking thing.
Yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
you can do anything. But you probably was like,
fuck
you gonna do, you bitch ass. Like I said,
I was just like, yo, people crazy as fuck. But okay.
Yeah, with that. Okay. But like I said, you can't put hands on people. So once you touch anybody that's on the fucking sidelines that ain't a fucking player,
yeah,
you get kicked out of the game.
Oh yeah.
If it was a regular player, a player with a fucking helmet, you might get a flag.
That was interesting, that situation though. I'm sitting there watching. He got to go. He the head of security. I'm like, yo, this shit.
Right.
Funny.
That was the funny part. That's what I was saying. They were just talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be talking motherfuckers up. They were just saying that, oh, this guy, you know, he showed us a good spot to eat, like the announcers and stuff like that. Like they knew the guy. Like they was talking him up before the game. You know how they gotta talk, you know what I'm saying, you know, in between players or whatever. Like, yeah, the such and such, you know, showed us a good spot to go eat at, and you know, it was fantastic. And
it talked them into the universe.
Exactly 10 minutes in the game.
They brought them into their dimension.
10 minutes later, what we just talking about? Then
if they would have never said his name, we would have
never knew who the fuck he was.
He would have never been in our dimension.
Right, exactly. That's how it be. That's like when you look on fucking line and you see the fucking next time you go online, you see 1,000 things.
That's the cat in the box theory.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You ever heard of that one?
Which one was that?
Cat in the box theory.
What's that?
It's basically in a nutshell, it's like basically we present. You know what I'm saying? We exist. I see you, you see me. Mm-hmm. But basically, that door closed, and everybody outside that door, they don't know what the fuck is going on in here. You know what I'm saying? We might not exist no more. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So they say, you know, it's a cat. You put the lid on the box. Is the cat still in the box? You know what I'm saying? Like just in perspective.
Yeah.
Fan perspective.
Fan perspective. Baby.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah. But like you said though, and you know, that kind of changed the game as well, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, gave momentum to Philly. I mean to San Francisco in general. Like you said, you thought it was going to give it to Philly because at that time,
I thought it was going to.
Yeah, at that time, you know, San Fran was starting to take control. So you like, oh, that's what Philly needed.
Nope. San Francisco. You going to kick our player out?
Yeah, San Fran still kept the foot on their neck. You know, Jalen Hurts got banged, came back in. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just at that point, I was just like, they just trying to get the reps. You know what I'm saying? He could have stayed out the game. They down 2 and some touchdowns. Like, you ain't about to come back with a team that's playing red hot and they want to take your head off. Like, he ain't had to, but I respected it.
I want to say, though, Philly, that was due. Philly ain't been playing the best. They almost lost to us. And look how we fucking playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't been playing the ultimate best. They record, you know, they get it done. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. Mm-hmm. You know, I respect this game, but they was due for that little like that equal matchup. That
if you if you talk about like,
is you really ready? You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you talk about the dude being due, yeah, absolutely. Because like, you know, my whole thing was like, yeah, this, you know, that's what type of game they play. If they're gonna win, they're gonna grind it out. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get them tough victories and stuff like that. And
how about
they played against that good superior team? And
how about when somebody run right through you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But that's the thing too. They were saying Philly got away from the run game.
Yeah, I would agree. That's what I'm saying with a lot of shit. Like, I text your dad and it was like, why the fuck is y'all still fucking running the ball when y'all down whatever the fuck
30.
points? Yeah, y'all was down at least 2 touchdowns, maybe more at this point. And I'm like, why the fuck is y'all running the ball? I understand you want to keep the game plan, but bruh, you down more than 2 touchdowns. You gotta.
That's why Rivera out of there.
You gotta do 2-minute mode. You know what I'm saying? I saw other teams kind of do the same shit too. I'm like, bro, I understand it might be the middle of the second quarter, but you down 17 points. Like, bruh, getting that 2-minute offense right now. Fuck that. If we was, like I said, if I'm offensive coordinator or head coach, we're abandoning everything at that point.
Do you think people you think they trigger too quick? Like, do you? Like, I heard a bar from Lil Wayne. He said he do Brazilian wax on the head trigger. Like, that's a real quick trigger. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a real quick trigger. With
Nah, like
you think everybody just got a quick because a stat came out. This dude came out. And he said, I think like every 2 years there's a total in them 2 years of an average of like 14 coaching changes throughout the league. So he predicted, I think it was like 4 or 5 in the last year or whatever. He predicted by the end of this football season or by the start of next football season, there will be like 7 or 8 new changes at head coaches.
Yeah, I think this in general, just like I was talking about with Frank Wright, like, shit, you know what I mean? If it's some, Adoku type shit, it's different. Like you say, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but if you talking about shit on the field or whatever, nah, hell, you can't let a fucking coach in 7 games, you know what I'm saying? Like when, I got what? Of the coach in Cleveland. Remember Brian? He got the coach from overseas. He came through and shit like that, and got him the fuck out of there real fast. Like this shit is crazy. Like,
what was his name? Bland or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to say David Bland or something, some shit like that. But yeah, like I said, yeah, definitely. I don't like me personally, I don't like it like that, especially in sports, because shit. Players, you gotta have a team.
Let the
like,
chemistry
you gotta build.
grow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta let this shit grow.
Let the culture build.
Exactly. You gotta think and that's what I'm saying. You gotta put it in perspective, Like I was breaking down to Carolina, like, you got new head coach, you got new players, like you got everything. Like you drafted basically number 1, so you're not that great. You got new pieces coming in, like you gotta let that shit cook.
In their defense,
you gotta let that shit
if
cook.
shit looking corny. Like, who the fuck? Like, nah, shit, get
still,
the fuck out of here.
I don't agree. Like
This shit don't look like it. Like,
I don't agree. You know what I'm saying? Maybe at the end of the year, you do a motherfucker like what we did with what Denver did with their coach. At the end of the year, you get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But not. You got the rest of the season left. You could have had the players fight. Oh, no, let's fight for the coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not saying middle of the season. I'm just saying
that's what I'm saying.
Because I'm saying build the culture. But if the culture look like some corny shit, like what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah. That's what I said. You can at least give it a year. You know what I'm saying? A 50-50. I'm 50-50 on the year thing. The in-game shit. I mean, in-season shit after 1 year. Hell no. I'm totally against that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Totally against that. You know what I'm saying? But you got also Sunday night, man, you got the Packers, man, taking care of Kansas City, man. Mm-hmm. I would think that was a shocker to most people, you know what I'm saying? Definitely Green Bay.
Nah, Travis Kelce.
Control the game for the what?
Taylor Swift broke up with Travis Kelce, man. That's what happened.
She was at the game.
She said we were in a relationship.
Ooh, that's what she said?
Yeah.
So why the fuck are you still going to the game?
Maybe she trying to
deflect it.
Yeah,
she's just trying to deflect the whole shit.
You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know. That's why some shit you keep to yourself, like we just said. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit you keep to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying?
But the bettors, the gamblers is mad as fuck. Why you ain't tell us 2 weeks ago? When these motherfuckers started.
Usually when she in the house, he gets a touchdown. For real, that should be real, man. Like I said, I'm a better. The motherfucker be like, every time Taylor in the house, he catch a touchdown, or he get busy because he gotta show off in front of Taylor. And when she ain't he don't do nothing. And shit.
If they would have
90% of the games, he be doing his thing.
If they would have knew they weren't together no more,
right? Exactly.
They would switch that shit up. Like, oh, nah, he ain't doing shit.
Right. Definitely shout out, like you said, shout out to the coach and shit like that. Like I said, he's like, what, 16-0, some shit like that? In December games? Some shit like that?
I'm about to say, who's 16-0?
Green Bay, like I said, they like 16-0 since the coach been in there like in the month of December. Definitely shout him out for sure.
That's his month.
And the players, this is his month, right? And you got shit. You had Rodgers for the last 10 years basically be the coach. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, man, you know what I'm saying? Keeping in the football stratosphere. Talking about controversies and stuff like that, man. You got the college football. What do they call it?
The college football playoff.
College football playoffs, man. Playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And coming into this week, it was kind of like, didn't know.
It was a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, this was the week. We're going to, like I said, everything literally come down to the last week.
College football dope because, it's rivalry. It usually always the last.
Play for the championship.
The last week is rivalry week.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like Auburn and Alabama and, just the big rivals, Ohio State, Michigan.
Like I said, they usually play for the, for the conference championship.
Then the next game is the conference championship.
I mean,
rivalry week is the week before.
Okay, so you had 2 weeks. So you had rivalry week.
They end on straight just action,
back to back. Yeah,
like these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if
this
one is 1-8.
Determined shit.
I don't care if one is 1-8 and the other is undefeated. They hate each other.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That week, and then the next week is the championship. So just who gonna be the higher rank, I guess. You know what I'm saying. But then it's the Final Four. You know what I'm saying, and a lot of controversy, you know what I'm saying? Because one of the teams feel like they deserve a spot, Florida State.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Undefeated. Mm-hmm. They had a Heisman candidate at quarterback who ended up getting hurt. In their defense, they finished the season.
They still, finished the season undefeated.
You know what I'm saying? And
in the last couple games without them, not convincingly.
They were in the top 4.
Today, credit. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And till the SEC championship. See, the SEC, whether you want to believe it or not, man, SEC is just better competition.
For sure.
It's way tougher schedule.
For sure.
And
the big dogs.
And this is going to add to more controversy. So Alabama got him.
Yep.
For Florida State. Alabama got him because they beat the back-to-back national champions, Georgia, who's in the SEC. They beat them in the SEC championship game.
Undefeated.
They were undefeated for 29 straight games. They earned that. The controversy was Alabama was like ranked number 8, I believe, at the time.
8 or 6.
So Texas got in too. Texas beat Alabama like game 2 of the season. Game 2 or game 3. Me, in my mind, that's early in the season. They caught them early.
Right.
They going through quarterback struggles. They figured that shit out. Quarterback looking phenomenal. If he would have been playing like this week one, he would have been in the Heisman shit. Sure. You know, so Alabama's only loss is to a team in the Final Four as well.
Yeah, they were 8. Alabama was 8.
Georgia's only loss is to a team in the Final Four. They got knocked out too. They were the number 1 team going in. There's so much shit going on in this fucking Final Four, and everybody next year it moved to 12 teams. So
listen, man.
They just trying to make this the most controversial, drama-filled Final Four ever because it's the last one.
Is it? Is the last one?
Next year is 12 teams.
I think even with 12, you're going to hear some bullshit, but
you definitely will.
It don't matter like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, man, I think, like we were discussing beforehand, I think the most people that should be mad, like you said, I think it's Georgia. Like you go from 1, and now you're not even in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Because you lost to a good Alabama team, like you said, that struggled early.
That's what a 29-1 record gets you.
Right. 5th. You go play fucking somebody that you're going to blow out by 90.
Florida State.
They playing Florida State?
Yeah. All so right. They're like, hey, both of y'all hate us, so take it out on each other. Florida State talking about they want to protest.
And Florida State about to get their ass whooped.
And that's what everybody feel. That's what I'm saying. Like,
by 90.
Fucking SEC is just that Florida State.
Nah, Florida State is a powerhouse.
They're a powerhouse, yes.
But without the QB.
So this is boom.
That's the key.
Okay, so this is the boom, right? Ohio State won it with their 3rd string quarterback. Ohio State won the game before 59-0. Ezekiel Elliott was going motherfucking bananas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who else? You can't win with mediocre quarterbacks, so they showed the Alabama team with like AJ McCarron or some shit at quarterback, got like 90 yards passing.
Right.
And
but
they win.
But you see the dominance of the team dominance.
Oh my God, the defense.
That's what I'm saying. It's the team dominance.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a lot at play, man. It's a lot at play. I understand it.
Yeah, I get it too.
And another thing is Texas is I think joining the SEC next year.
Just like
Texas
you said,
and Oklahoma, and Texas's only loss is to Oklahoma.
Just like you said though, it's like, you know, you play with the competition. You know what I'm saying? And they look at all this shit. Like you said, TCU went in there, and when they played against the big dogs like that, they got their ass whooped. My Notre Dame Fighting Irish, we up there. We 1A. Like we 1B. Like you got Alabama and all these guys in Georgia. They here. Clemson at one point. They here. Even Clemson, like, still now. They still up there. They just have been struggling at quarterback. And then it's like Notre Dame's and us like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
maybe
about
Florida State and stuff like that. So there's levels.
How about the number one team, Michigan? They lost to TCU last year.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they got to play Alabama.
Make
you talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, you got people, you got fans. Like, fans shouldn't have no judgment on who the fuck they playing. Like, they the ones out there. You got to motherfucking just cheer and be confident in your team. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, when it comes to that, man, should a team like you said, Michigan, they're a powerhouse. They beat anybody. They was ranked up there 2, 3 all season long. You know what I'm saying? Should they be worried about a lower seeded team? You know what I'm saying? I understand Alabama, like we said, is levels to everything. But shit, Michigan's a powerhouse, and they've been a powerhouse forever. When you talk about college football, especially the nitty, the gritty since the beginning, Michigan is one of them teams. Ohio State, and, you know what I'm saying, Alabama. Now you got the Georgias. You know what I'm saying? So should you be, you know what I'm saying, worried as a player? Like, I don't think you should be worrying about it as a player. Like, you should just be like, all right, this is what we got. All right, let's get it busy. You know what I'm saying? And keep the same routine. Are you changing your routine because the people thinking some type of way? Like, I don't know.
This is the thing, man.
I don't think that's nothing.
This is the thing. You're right. You should never be intimidated, you know what I'm saying, or scared or worried or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
That's the fans more.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think TCU went into that game thinking they was going to get blown out. They
That's
thought
a
they
fact.
had a chance.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I'm
thought
saying?
they had a fighting chance for sure.
They felt like they had a chance. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, the thing is, right? So I seen a video with Cam Newton, Ocho Cinco, and somebody else, and they was asking who's the greatest college football player ever. Mm-hmm. And long story short, the conversation got to Percy Harvin and how Percy Harvin was doing shit that they didn't even practice. They was just telling him, do this. And he would hit his head on the goalpost. And
Percy Harvin was nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just all some freestyle shit, right? So when you got the quarterback of the team you about to play, they talk about he the next Percy Harvin. And they already got the legendary coach, the greatest college coach of all time. And they are storied on these last 10 to 15 years. They in this shit for a reason. It's a reason they jumped from 8 to 4 and people okay with it. Most people. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just think that one, it shows that Michigan felt like Florida State might have been a lemon. And like, we gonna whoop they ass, just like we feel like Georgia probably will. Mm-hmm. But when you see Alabama, you know you coming for a game. Like, ain't no celebrating, ain't no reactions. It's time for work.
Right. And like I said, I get that. Like I said, we both athletes, so we know, and both played on teams. You know, like, all right, this team is a little. We should. No, I'm saying the opposite way. We know we should bust this team ass. You know what I'm saying? We know we should bust this team ass. So you look at it a little different. You might take them, a little lighter. And you see other teams. Like I said, in my doings or whatever like that. Like, all right, we gotta work hard. Like, we can't take these motherfuckers. I take it that way.
Yeah.
Like, we can't take these motherfuckers lightly. Guess what? I'm gonna hit a couple more reps. I'm gonna practice a little more better. I'm here to pay.
This is definitely going to be Michigan's biggest challenge of the year. But I think they can pull it off. I feel like the biggest challenge is Michigan going to be able to contain that quarterback? Their defense been solid all motherfucking year. But this is the first time they're going to play a quarterback like this. Alabama's defense is Alabama defense. I haven't heard like too much crazy, but you know what Michigan's about to do. Michigan about to run that fucking ball.
Right.
I think they can be successful at running the ball. Personally.
Oh, Michigan?
Yep. So I think Michigan can get it done. I feel like Michigan's been playing that solid, and they got their coach back. So.
Yeah. Nah, like I told Nick, I sent him the little video of the fans and shit bullshit, and I'm like, man, y'all got this. Like, y'all should win. Like, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't feel no type of way. Like, even the fans, I think, you know what I'm saying? Like, they should be definitely favored in the game. They should win the game. Like I said, you talking about the quarterback. The quarterback got the talent. He's like Richardson last year.
He's a freshman.
Yeah, he's like Richardson. Like, he's still raw. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still real raw. So that's the biggest question. And that's why they lost a couple games early and shit like that, as far as Alabama and stuff like that. So, in my eyes, Michigan is the more veteran team. Like you said, they're more solid on defense and all that. So I think Michigan run the game, keep them off the field. Like, you know, you try to play that game, keep them off the field. And they got enough offense to, you know, put up points as well like that. So, you know, I take Michigan to win in that aspect, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see. But I definitely, like I said, I won't feel no type of way. I just take it as, yeah. Like I said, this week, just prepping for it, I'm prepping harder. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. It's like if you do anything. You know what I mean? You looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got, you know, tough motor that I'm about to train for or start training for. I'm looking at it as, you know, I got to train harder. You know what I'm saying? Go harder. You know what I'm saying? Hit that goal. And guess what? For them, it's to play for the national championship after them. You know what I'm saying? To keep buzzing up. You know what I'm saying? Talking about tournaments and stuff like that. Like I said, you got the in-season tournament that's heating up, man. You got.
And by the way, before we get into that,
yep.
Stop being butthurt and stop making shit so political. Just play football. It is what it is. God damn it.
God damn it. God damn it. Yeah. Nah, I feel you on that one. Like you said. Going into the in-season tournament, man, you got the two finalists now. Well, on each side, you got the Lakers versus the Pelicans. You got the Bucks versus the Pacers, man. Have you been tapped into it? You been watching a little bit?
I've been watching a little bit. I mean, I think I'm with everybody. Where it's still like, it's confusing. It's still a little bit.
Yeah, it's confusing as motherfucker for me. I see it and be like, okay, I understand. All right.
I like what Giannis said on that last post game.
You talking about the rich get richer?
Yeah,
yeah.
Because it was mad sarcastic. It was like,
right.
It's like I got so much fucking money. The fuck I give a fuck about 500,000 for? Like, I'm playing basketball. I'm trying to get this trophy.
Right.
And that's why I love Giannis.
Right. Like you said, he just.
That's what he was saying when he said that.
Yeah, he playing like you said. I'm getting paid already. Like, this is just extra. Like, I'm playing regardless. Yeah. Like, it's not like, incentive for me.
Who the fuck playing for money? We playing basketball. That's how he feel.
That's how he playing it too. Yeah. Like you said, he ain't. Like you said, the rich ain't worried about them up. The best niggas, hell yeah.
He was like, how much you get? How much is it?
His brother, nigga, like, what? I get $500,000 to win this? What? Sign me up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them players, shout out to them. And I can see it, some of the players that, you know, especially like somebody like Giannis, like, I'm going to donate this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I feel like the Lakers are still in it because
the Lakers.
Because Bron plays like that too. Bron understands this is the first time. It's the first time ever. It's going to be the first time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, man. It's just
I want to be on that list first.
Right, exactly.
Fuck the money too.
It's just to add to his legacy. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of the players felt the same way. Like, they feel the same way as they talking about. Like Hallenberg for Indiana, he's like, I ain't taste the playoffs. Like, this is my first playoff. Like, feeling like to get into it. So absolutely, I want to win. You know what I mean?
He's been showing the fuck out.
Right, now he the man for sure.
Shout out to him.
what I'm saying? Shout out like to Melo. They asked Melo, he been making his rounds too. He got a little podcast and all that shit, doing shit with his son and all that, doing everything. Actually, Melo shit doing his thing. But they asked him. He was like, yeah, hell yeah. I feel like it won't feel like. I forgot the words he used, but it's like it's an old Brian trophy, right? Is the NBA championship?
The in-season tournament champion,
yeah.
The NBA Cup or something.
Yeah,
like
no, he was just saying like that name, whatever the name was for the championship, O'Brien, I think he was like he named like close to that. Like he was like, yeah, it's gonna be something close to that because it ain't that, but it's definitely gonna be a great feeling for people to raise that up. So like I said, the intensity and ratings and points, you got motherfuckers shooting threes. They up 30. They got hacked, and they was hacking the drumming. When, you know what I'm saying? Because it was all about point system and shit, too. So
point differential.
Yeah, it was all about that. You know what I'm saying? Getting into it. So teams were putting up 130. So who the fuck don't want to watch a fucking highlight reel? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So one of the things that came up was so the championship game don't count towards the season. It just count as this the championship game. This y'all two. Like whatever, you know what I'm saying? So whoever,
yeah, it just count as like it's not a
and then it's like
it's a
what happens after? Like
it just count as regular victories.
So they were saying is the intensity like is they gonna go back to not giving a fuck right after?
Basically, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, yes and no. Like you said, yes and no. But it adds that, and maybe I think if they look more into it, and maybe they should bust it down to. Well, NBA is a little different. I'm about to say maybe they bust it down and drag it a little longer. Well, not drag it, but like spot it a little longer so it could take over kind of the All-Star type of. Right. I'm talking about the All-Star type break.
Okay, yeah.
Like
had the All-Star game that.
Yeah, like around that same time.
I don't know because that's team against team, not.
No, I was just talking about more or less like kind of eliminating almost the All-Star
because it don't
game.
count the championship.
Yeah,
like it don't count towards the record.
Oh, don't count towards the record?
It don't count towards their total record.
Oh, I thought it did.
So they'll pay 83 games in the season, them two teams, but it'll still say 82. Like,
right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the games still count, but it's not gonna say like
it's not gonna count towards their season record.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. I thought it counts.
The championship game.
The championship don't count. The rest of the regular games do. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The championship. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just like a random game.
Just a regular game. Yeah.
Two teams gonna play. Well, what if somebody get hurt in that game?
Right.
A game that don't count towards the
or don't
record.
Count at all. Right. How about motherfucker chasing the scoring titles out of the KD? You know what I'm saying? Moving up on. Does it count? Does that count?
Mm-hmm.
So they treat it like an All-Star game, like none of this shit count. You could throw 39 threes in this bitch. We don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't know. That's funny, but that's crazy at the same time. But yeah, like you said, you got them two teams in there. I can see the leeway, like you said, of the King hosting that the first ever, you know what I'm saying, in-season tournament, holding that bitch up. But
hey, Giannis want to do the same thing.
Yeah, but Giannis numbers buzzing though. They.
Oh yeah.
Dame's trying to figure it out. Dame's trying to figure it out.
Dame said it. Trophy.
Right.
This is the closest I've been to a trophy.
Like a motherfucker. And they're finding a groove. They like, let this nigga ball, man. Just like we saying what first year coaches and stuff like that. He figuring that shit out. Like that ball, nigga. Like go ahead, do your thing. Like I ain't about to, hold you back as they been doing. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, come on, man. Dame put up 30. Let this nigga put up 30 because guess what? Nobody can check Giannis regardless. So if you got me putting up 30, then Giannis can go out and grab some rebounds or run straight. Or if not, pass it to Lopez. If Lopez can pass it to me, guess what? I'm Dame motherfucking Dollar. I can make these three. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see the Bucks first, the Lakers, and I can see LeBron, like you said, holding it up. Or do we do that for Lillard? You know what I'm saying? Like Giannis got his, you know what I'm saying? So definitely he's lining up. For sure. Definitely
the script is back.
It's a script, man.
The script is back.
The script, man.
Let's talk about that situation with Brian though. Brian and Udoka, man.
Talking about Brian.
You know what I'm saying? Look, how you feel about that little discussion they had?
He ain't lying. If you talk about anything, when you talk about Jordan and LeBron, they be like, yo, LeBron, he soft. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't got the killer instinct. He don't got, you know what I'm saying? So this is just helps motherfuckers pat their opinion on him. Like, yeah, you see this nigga? Like, he's called his bitch ass nigga soft. This nigga, well, you gotta watch your mother, you gotta watch your tone, you gotta watch your
What you gonna do?
Yeah, that nigga's, what you gonna do, bruh?
You acting like you about to do something.
Right.
Like, come on now. Everybody know. But
Yeah.
that's what he was saying, though. Like, he basically saying that everybody know you not about to do that.
Yeah, everybody know you soft, you bitch ass nigga.
Not even
soft.
that you soft. It's just, everybody know you not about to do anything. So just shut up and go that way. Like,
right. I'm just saying in general, y'all niggas flopping on this bitch. I'm saying the same shit. Everybody. I'm saying same shit. Everybody on TV. Everybody in this motherfucking payday season tickets. You got all these motherfucking older ladies and shit calling you this.
Mm-hmm. It's not the first time somebody
That's what I'm saying.
You bitch.
Right. Bitch, soft, all kind of shit. Motherfuckers going crybaby memes on your ass. Like, you got everything. Like I said, it just adds to the legacy of LeBron when people call him soft, shit like that.
Don't be using that word like
Shut up. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Right. It just adds to that shit, man. Like,
what if you said that? That shit would have been bad for you.
What?
Shut up.
Right. That's what you should have said. Shut you mean my language? Man, shut your bitch ass up. Okay? That's what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Basically, y'all bitches is soft. I get the fuck out of here, man. Back in my day.
I'm going to go get Isaiah Stewart.
Right. Back in my day, right. Isaiah's still on his head, though. Shout out Isaiah Stewart, even though Detroit is. Yeah, it might be free Isaiah Stewart in a minute. He might be one of them players to get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, I liked it though. I like that situation. I liked it though. I liked it. I like how he just like stood there like,
right,
like whatever. Yeah, all right, whatever.
Right.
You just mad because all right, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was cool. I liked the situation though.
Yeah,
I think it just added some more drama.
Yeah, that's it, man. Like you said, the script is written. Yeah, the script is written. You know what I'm saying?
Like again, when everybody knows LeBron not about to swing, so
yeah, nah, you ain't got nothing. You can send one.
It's not that serious.
Yeah, that's exactly. Like I said, it's just more of a meme. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, man. Nah, you know, anybody, you can say just about anything to me. What's your trigger word though? If somebody coming at you, what would trigger you? Calling you a bitch is trigger? It's triggering?
Not at this point in my life. I don't be caring. I'm like the coolest dude, but like I guess the new shit. I'm pussy. Nah. Like, but I guess like pussy and like bitch has got me there though.
Nah, I mean I think it has gotten
it has
most
got
people.
Me, like just like okay.
But at this point,
say it again. You know what I'm saying? It's always been said. It's just been like anything disrespectful for me. If I don't really know what it is because I'm a cool, calm, collected person. Like I don't let shit bother me because I understand real consequences, and I understand anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, bitches got me there. Anything disrespectful. If I feel like it's disrespectful at the end of the day. Point blank, period. So,
yeah.
In the moment, if I feel like it's this, I'm going to check you.
Right.
I'm going to check you. Like, and if you don't take that check lightly, I'm going to check you in another way.
Right. That's a fact. I would just say just anything like you try to, especially me at this age, be like anything like family-wise. Like you say some shit like that. What would trigger me, bitch? You know, like I said, bitch, fuck you type shit. Like we say that jokingly to each other, like you know what I'm saying. Not no bitch, obviously, but you know, depends on what we do with shit like that. But yeah, I would just say anything like you know what I'm saying. Like say if you talk about my family, like when they was talking that shit with Russ, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, when they was talking that shit with Russ and shit like that back, you know what I'm saying. And he got people out the game.
How about Scott Foster and Chris Paul? Talk about my son, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, family is definitely. I mean, fan perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's all about fan.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely for sure. Anything family wise would definitely be triggering for sure.
I don't definitely step into situations just cause like listen, I normally wouldn't be here, but it's family, and I'm gonna do some shit. I normally wouldn't do.
We are there, like you said, man. Like you said, man. You know, we both cool, calm, collected. Like you said, people know us and shit how we is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been, shit, I ain't gotta talk about it.
I think though, it's like I've grown. Like I said, at this age, it's just like, man, just let people talk. Like, talk all the fuck you want. Just like, don't put your hands on me. Now, you go ahead and talk, because I realize, like, for the most part, if you just let people talk, like, at the end of the day, maybe they will, maybe they won't. But at some point, they're going to realize they was wrong in the situation.
Yeah.
Just let it be. Fuck it. As long as you realize you wrong.
Nah, exactly. Right. That's how I live, like, to this day. Like, even wife be saying shit, I'm like, man, I ain't about to let that shit. Even like you said, you have real conversations, you know what I mean? It could be me or you or whoever, like, let the shit sizzle, and then motherfucker, you know, you realize, like you said, back in, I was wrong or he was right. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I could be at fault as well. You know what I'm saying?
Or you
That's
just agree
life.
to disagree. Like, it ain't that serious.
Yeah, I ain't that serious. Like, yeah, you know, right? You had some points, I had some points. All right, cool. Like, we both made our points. Now, if you dead ass wrong, you dead ass wrong. Don't get it twisted. But most of the time, when you have good conversations with, it may be some heated conversations, but when you have with people that you love and fuck with, there's always something to take out of that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about conversations and stuff like that, man. Like you said, you showed me the little thing earlier, man. Carlson White and Cam Newton, man.
Oh boy, Charleston.
Nah, that was an interesting, just two people just like talking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want.
Like, how did they meet up?
Yeah, like I know Carlson, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing far as like the shit that he do, but I didn't think he would be on sitting with Cam Newton, you know what I'm saying, on the couch.
And I feel like he took advantage of the moment.
Hell yeah, he did.
Talking about opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Cam Newton is world renowned. You know what I'm saying? One of the best college football players ever. MVP. Sure. You know what I'm saying? In the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And just mogul. You know what I'm saying? A big personality. You know what I'm saying? And
sure.
Now you got that light. This is a person with a lot of influence that I need to get this message to too. Because, like I said, I've seen Charleston say what he said before. Not the first time I seen him say that, so I knew it was coming. I'm a fan of. I don't want to say I'm a fan, but I do. I hear him when he talk. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody as big as Cam Newton, who got so much shit going on in his own life, he probably didn't hear it. So that's why it's kind of important, even in this space when we talk. And I've said this before. This might be the first time somebody is tuning in. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first time they hearing it.
Facts.
So I think he took advantage of the moment. Like, I got this big personality in front of me. Let me give him my message. This is what it really is. And what we talking about is the viral clip when they was talking about delivery and Charleston White's delivery and how, you know, he might be crazy. He might show, you know, some weapons and talk his shit to anybody. But it's what he believe in. And when he talk and you sit down with him in a situation like that, he got all the facts, or at least all the references of where he getting his shit from. And he's very educated. And he was dead ass real with Cam right there. And I think he opened a lot of people's eyes. It's going viral right now. So I think he opened a lot of people's eyes of what's going on in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? And that we need to fix something. And the most important thing, and he reiterated in the thing, is just fixing the man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The man in this world. And just standing on having morals. You know what I'm saying? Staying in your child's mother's lives and your child's life. And a man in the life really adds a lot of guidance.
For sure.
In any situation.
Right. That's a fact. And just in general, like you said, and the good should be the same as the bad. It should get its praise and should get as much attention as the bad stuff. You know, I understand when it's bad, like you said, oh shit, but the good should get praised the same way. You know what I'm saying?
I got kind of a deep. It might not be that deep. It might just be me high. But why is boring so unappealing to humans?
Because it just is. Like you said, like it doesn't make sense, but people be like, oh, they don't want to see that. People get more intrigued with a motherfucker jumping off a fucking building onto a car doing a front flip, or two females fighting, or you know what I'm saying, people doing dumb shit, then a person, you know, kind of giving you a little motivational speech, or like I'm doing a jog, like people just get more hooked onto the dumb shit.
Why is a proper life viewed as boring though?
It ain't boring to me.
But like, why? You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make a little bit of sense to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is doing things the right way viewed as boring? Why don't people like that?
Yeah, I don't get it as well. Boring is the way to go. You can get your little intrigued and a little flair and shit like that, but hey, man.
It's like the saying, nice guys finish last. Why is that so true in today's world? Mm-hmm. And that's in every, like, not even the relationship wise, that's just in every situation. It's universally accepted that if somebody made $1 billion, they stepped on some heads to get there. Why does it work like that? Why is there negative and positive? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't get that either. Like you said, right? That you had to cut somebody's head off, like you said, not literally, but
why do you need
to do
negative
that to get on top? Yeah.
Why do you need negative to appreciate positive? Why? Like, I don't know. Why is positive boring? That's the question of the day for me. Why is
I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Positive hip hop. The Russell Wilson, you know,
right? He gets shitted off for being the good guy.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's literally getting criticized on TV and all these shows and shit because he's too good.
Right.
What?
Like he's too good, right? He's too straight and narrow, but shit.
It's crazy.
Definitely crazy. Definitely crazy.
I don't get it. But hey, man, I mean.
Yeah, I don't get it as well. I don't like to get it as well. I would agree on that one, man. But like I said, man, shit, hey. I'm good with the boring life, if you want to call it boring.
But shout out to Charles Dwight, man. That was a good interview. Check that out. It's like a 3-hour interview.
Yeah, definitely shout him out. Like you said,
but check that out. Check that out. It's a good listen.
He definitely, like I said, did the right. Everything he said, man, in that little 3-minute clip, man. It's all Gene. Speak nothing but the truth on that one for sure. Definitely go check that out. You know what I'm saying? You might not agree. Like I said, you're not going to agree with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
But definitely, you listen, you take it in, and then you be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
And unfortunately, in this world, some people are going to say, fuck that.
Right. Fuck this nigga. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
But I guess you just got to love
stand on business.
Just listen, man. Just listen and don't hate people. Let's just say that.
Yeah, give people a chance. Give people a chance.
Just don't hate people.
Give people a chance, man. That's what I would say.
Even if you think do it weird, like, just let them be weird, man. Just don't hate them.
Give people a chance, man. You never know who you're gonna skip over on this thing called life, man. Woman, man, a job that you might have knew this kid, but little Andre and John had credentials to meet it. But since you know little Danny over there, you hired him, and he. 2 years was a fuck up. And you could have had, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. That shit is real.
Hey, man, but it's been fun today. I mean, you got some quick hits or something to finish off today? I mean.
I got some good news that should be happening any time, you know what I'm saying? Yankees should reportedly about to get, you know, Soto from San Diego, you know what I mean? He made a quick pit stop from Washington to
that's
San
Giovanni,
Diego.
right?
Yeah.
Giovanni Soto.
Soto, you know what I'm saying? Definitely big dog, and you know the Yankees have been big dog hunting for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Injuries definitely plagued us, but you know what I'm saying, that should happen. And when this come out, you know what I mean, he definitely should be remembered. The New York Yankees, man. Like I said, it's the off season with that one, man. Said Trevor got hurt, you know what I'm saying, but he's week to week with his ankle injuries. We'll see how the playoff picture is gonna fold in that one with the Colts rising up on that one, man. So definitely see what's up with that for sure. And got, like I said, the tournament, in-season tournament, you know what I'm saying? I have a championship winner by then, you know what I'm saying? So definitely things to see and things to do. Getting wrapping up for this Christmas, you know what I mean? Holiday coming up.
They gonna have a winner by the time we come out the next episode?
I believe so.
Shit, let's make a pick then. Who you think winning the Final Four?
Bucks.
You think the Bucks gonna win it? You think Giannis gonna pick up that trophy? We did it for Lillard.
Yeah.
We did it for Lillard.
Did it for Lillard.
Here, Lillard. Here.
There you go. Right.
Here.
There you go.
I got one already.
Right.
Here. I got the real one.
Right. It'll be the.
Nah, shout out to Lillard, man.
They said it'll be the Bucks.
Or
It'll be the Bucks versus the Lakers.
yeah,
You know it gotta be. LeBron gotta get there.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Pelicans, but they don't want the Pelicans.
Nah, they don't. They
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
want the Pelicans at all.
They don't want the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on,
Shout out
Brian.
to Zion.
Shout out to Zion. You know, hey, Chicago will welcome you. You know what I'm saying? We'll give them Zach LaVine and this, that, and the third. Come to Chicago, come start fresh, man. We rebuild around you and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Unless Anthony Davis shit the bed.
Yeah, he be,
He'd be scary. It'd be scary. It'd be scary.
Scary, the word, that guy.
Zion
I
might
love the
bully
talent.
that motherfucker.
Hey, you can come to Chicago too, man.
Zion might bully that motherfucker. He from Chicago, right?
Who that?
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come to Chicago, man. Come to Chicago, man. It'll be all right. Come, finish your career, Chicago boy. You're already on the
Damn,
contract.
finish your career. Whew.
You're already on the contract and shit like that for a couple years. You know what I mean? I take, whatever, man.
Hey.
That sucks for me as a sports fan right now. Cause Yankees gonna get sold. Hopefully we do our thing. Jets still rebuilding, and Rodgers stay your ass on the sideline. We ain't doing nothing this year. We starting Zach again.
Real quick before we go.
So yeah.
Do you think Wemby deserves to be? Do you think Wemby? Do you think he deserved to win Rookie of the Year if they give it to him?
Yeah, he's up there. I'm not saying Check ain't there with him. Either him or Check, and who else is Ricky? That's been doing good.
It's a couple.
I forgot the other guy.
Names.
I forgot the other cat name, but
Asura Thompson in Detroit, and he another one the same thing. Look,
yeah, but Detroit your ass.
look, this one's but
Detroit your ass though.
and so is San Antonio. They 3-16.
It seemed like they way better because he be watching Wemby on TV.
That's what that's
Right.
what all they showing is
That's a
Wemby, 19-9. That's why the chick stat baby, she tried to shout out to the Heat. You know what I'm saying? The Vasquez dude, the long hair,
Nah, he nice
he
too.
Mexican.
Yeah, he nice
you know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Yo, he getting better." That's all I've been saying. And it was like, man, Wemby got 19-9 all year. I'm like, man, Wemby is 3-16 though.
You talking about the Heat coach? And, you got the Spurs coach, but they don't got no talent over there. Man. So, you got to see though. That's a wait and see. I say it's wait and see. It's still a long season, but
And I know OKC got a better record than 3-16.
They get triple that shit. Whatever. More than that. Then OKC actually is one of the teams that you gotta watch out for.
Yeah.
They that Miami Heat this shit. Like they can get just about all the way there, man. And Check is definitely he ain't the best player on the team. Don't get shy over
balling,
there.
though. He balling.
But he balling, and if you say it right now, I'll give it a check. If you say it at the moment,
I think it was only right.
you know what I'm saying? But Wemby, like I said, he putting up his numbers and he's still doing his thing. Like I said, I predict, a lower KD for his career always. I would say that he ain't gonna be whatever. You know what I mean? They want him to be, but yeah, if it was today, check. If it was today, check out PhamTV, man, on YouTube and Facebook. Definitely like, subscribe on there. Follow me at Pham Podcast on IG and X. Go follow Henny Dre in them same platforms, man. Like, subscribe. Definitely comment. You know what I'm saying? You can put anything in the comments and people you want us to interview. Any questions, any topics, man. Definitely if you want to join the fam, you know what I mean, interview or whatever, definitely hit us up as well.
Drew Hurd, episode 189.
189.
It's your boy Henny Drake.
It's John.
This is Fan Perspective. And we out.
Peace. Little Christmas shopping, man.